Hello mga kadipat, this is Don Patrick Dipat Aguilar and you are watching Dipat TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, podcasting to you live from Barangay Anonas in the city of Ardenera in Pangasinan here inside DPAT's laboratory. Don Patrick Dipat Aguilar proudly bringing you race day number 3 of the scheduled 8 race day month this March 2024 right here live on DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference. It's now time to start off our festivities right here on DTL SMC with our elimination round. To start off our elimination round, we have Archer Myrtle taking on RT Tarika. Yun nga, i-mention na po natin kanina. Sinabi na rin natin dyan sa DPAT's Tamiya League Facebook page. Archer Myrtle versus RT Tarika, race 1. Then McLaurin versus Venom for race number 2. Race number 3 will be Papa Roach versus Mirik, and Setsuna versus Cosmo Atomica for our race number 4. Alright, so we'll now start right away with our race number 1 for our elimination round. So 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Lane 2, lane 1, lane 2, lane 1. Ganun mangyayari. Dahil nasa odd number. Una kasi game 1 natin race. Lane 2, lane 1, lane 2, lane 1, lane 2, lane 1, ganyan. And then now, game 3 natin, lane 2, lane 1, lane 2, lane 1, ganyan. Pagdating ng Lunes, lane 1, lane 2, lane 1, lane 2, lane 2, ganyan. No? Alright, so for our race number 1, this Sabado night edition of DTL SMC for a limited time, only this March lang. Then, dahil Holy Week po kasi on the last week of March. Kaya tatapusin po natin to before the Holy Week started, before the Holy Week starts on Palm Sunday, March 24. Matatapos yon Easter Sunday, March 31. From March 24 to March 31, wala na po tayong activity po dyan. 1 week break ang inyong pong lingkod sa social media, pati rin sa, sa racing, paandar. Pero yung magbuo, okay lang, pwede. Pero yung magpaandar, hindi. Assemble, pwede. Assemble, modification, pwede. Yun lang pwede pong gawin. Pero yung magpatakbo sa race track, no. Hindi ko po ginagawa yung pag-holiday. So, bibilisan na po natin yung pag. So, now, alright. So, race number 1, it's going to be Archer Myrtle versus RT Tarika to start off this Sabado night's edition of DTL SMC, where Archer Myrtle will start at lane 2 and RT Tarika starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Archer Myrtle at lane 2 and RT Tarika at lane 1. To start off our Sabado night's edition here on DTL SMC with this race number 1 in the elimination round. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Go. Tabla, 1 point apiece. 1 point apiece. One all sa loser side si Archera. Tapos si sa winner side. Naka, magalaw-galaw ah. Nahanginan kasi. Dito na lang. Blue ball pen. Tabla. Tabla tayo. Dito na lang muna tayo sana. Para mabilis. Para mabilis tayo. Diyan muna tayo sa... Ano na yung tawag doon? Crosshatch. Yan. Doon tayo sa crosshatch. Mag-concentrate muna for now. Ano ba ito? Magalaw eh. Magalaw siya. Masyado siyang magalaw. Apay nga. Nani. Nani. Sabay ganun. Sabay nagpatawa di oras eh. Talaga, magalaw talaga eh. Sorry na lang. Ayaw. Me. Hopefully, hindi gumalaw-galaw. Yan. Okay, race number 2, right away. Race number 2. Medyo magalaw dito pala. Di bali, pulutin ko na nga lang dun sa ano. Dito ko na lang pupulutin. Mahirap pala dito. Naloko na. Dito na nga lang. Dito na nga lang. Diyos ko po. Alright. Race number 2 na tayo right away. It's going to be McLaren taking on the comebacking Venom for our race number 2 this Sabado night's edition of DTL SMC. For this matchup, it's going to be McLaren starting at lane 1 and Venom starting at lane 2. I repeat, it's Venom at lane 2 and McLaren at lane 1 to start off race number 2. Switch on. Ready, set, ay, tama. Ready, set, bye. McLaren going in. Venom, leading the lead. On to the final lap, let's see. Okay, the upper hand. Holy smoke. Kikita nyo laban na yun, mga kalipat. Wow. What a battle of let's and go villains right there. McLaren the Bracken Giant took on the mighty big spider Venom. Holy smoke. And after that grueling 6-lap race, it's going to be Venom emerging victorious over McLaren. Alright. Yo. Nice. Winner side. So, Archera McLaren first. Yan na yung race number 5 ako, Archera versus McLaren. Grabe yung laban na yun. Kaya lang si Venom pa rin ang nagwagi. Nagkakanda sabit-sabit na sa track wall eh. Nagawa pa rin manalo. Grabe. Race number 3 will feature Papa Roach taking on Merrick. For our race number 3 tonight, it's going to be... Wait. Alright, for our race number 3, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 2 and Merrick starting at lane 1. So, yung mga callers nila mismo ang kanilang mga respective starting lanes. Merrick at lane 1, Papa Roach at lane 2 for our race number 3. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Draw. Sandwich. Draw game. Sabay pa eh. Split second lang na nahuli si Papa Ross. So therefore, si Merrick ang nasa loser side. Tapos si Papa Ross nasa winning side. Nice. Draw pala. Sorry. Draw nga pala yan eh. Race number 4. Bilisan na po natin. Madali pong gutumin inyong lingkod, kaya bibilisan na po natin. Baka mag-slow connection na naman. Race number 4 will be Setsuna taking on Cosmo Atomica for our race number 4. And in this matchup, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1. Cosmo Atomica starting at lane 2. So same, yun na naman. Pareho ng colors na naman nila. Setsuna at lane 1, Cosmo Atomica at lane 2 for their starting lanes here in this race number 4. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Okay. Ito ayan. Bago, kaya namin ito yung Cosmo Atomica. Kaya lang. And that's the wrap. Cosmo Atomica winner. Alright. Winner side. Orange Army Battle mamaya sa ating race number 7. So, split. Dalawang draw, dalawang green. Lower seed ngayon yung nananalo ito na, naisahan. Next. Race number 5 na tayo. Alright. Race number 5, it's going to be Archer Myrtle taking on McLaurin. Okay, so ano na to, yung rematch ng race for third, mangyayari sa ating race number 5. And in this matchup of long-time rivals in Season 1 of DPL, it's going to be Archer Myrtle starting at lane 2, McLaurin at lane 1, so contrasting colors naman sila for their respective starting lanes. Archer Myrtle at lane 2, and McLaurin rather at lane 1 for our race number 5. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Ready, set, bye. Ano ba yan? Wala pang one lock, pero ano ba? Ano ba yan? May dudagdag ka pa. Lap 2. Final lap. Winner. McLaurin. Winner. McLaurin prevailing over Archer Myrtle. 0-2 na. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw pala. Ayun. Standby si McLaurin. Kalabanin niya yung winner ng dalawa. What ang nangyayari sa Ayan. Win. Lost si Myrtle. Kay McLaurin. Spin and win. Race number 6. Okay. Race number 6 will feature Setsuna taking on Merrick for our race number 6. And in this matchup, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1, Merrick at lane 2. I repeat, it's Setsuna at lane 1 and Merrick at lane 2 being the respective starting lanes for our race number 6. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Grabe! Biglang nag-nitro boost. And yet stable pa. Merrick finally securing a victory and an upset one over Setsuna. Alright. Grabe! McLaurin Merrick, yan. Yan ay nasa winner's bracket mamaya. O yan, tama. Win. Merrick won. Setsuna lost. And won. Next. Yan. Race number 7 tayo. Makaka 1/4 na tayo. Race number 7 will feature Papa Roach taking on Cosmo Atomica for our race number 7. It's the first of the 3 Battle of Orange Army Cars. Yan. Una sa tatlong Battle of Orange Army Cars natin. Ngayong race number 7, and in this matchup, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 2, Cosmo Atomica starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Cosmo Atomica at lane 1 and Papa Roach at lane 2 to start race number 7. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. So, 3 second violation. 2. Kaya na. Cosmo Atomica winner. Alright. Winner side. Standby ka. Tapos sa loser side naman. Oh, nice. Loss, Papa Roach, loss to Cosmo. Two 0 na si Cosmo Atomica. Race number 8. Race number 8 will feature RT Tarika taking on Venom for our race number 8. And in this matchup, it's going to be RT Tarika starting at lane 1, Venom at lane 2. I repeat, it's RT Tarika at lane 1 and Venom at lane 2 for their starting lanes in race number 8. Switch on! Ready, set, bye. Drawing. Draw. Parehong hembang. Draw. Napasuka yung isa. Nebezuka Niko Bati. Nebezuka Niko Bati. Speaking of Cobalt B, shout out to my ultimate crush and my ultimate love of my life, Myrtle Abigail Par Lucas Sarosa. Yan. To Myrtle Sarosa, I love you always forever and have fun out there tomorrow at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And doon po siya sa SM City North EDSA for the launching of a new 5G smartphone. Hindi ko na sasabihin kung ano pong brand. May in-endorse po ang aking ultimate crush at ultimate love of my life. My dream girl, as always. Yeah. Naging masaya. Draw pala, no? Draw si Venom at RT. Pari ka. Yan yun. 8 races done. Mag-ano muna tayo. Tawag dito. Spray. Mag-i-spray lang tayo sa grip. Sa bagay, pwede rin. Hindi na. Konti lang naman siguro, hindi naman dadami. Okay, race 9. Race 9 na tayo. Diretso. Diretso na tayo pag ganito na. Losers bracket, winners bracket. Ganyan. Okay, race number 9 na tayo. It's going to be Setsuna taking on Archera Myrtle for our race number 9. And in this matchup, it's going to be, pareho pa lang ni ito, Super 2 versus MA. So, ipapatong ko na lang doon, tapos doon pa na sindihan. So, in this race number 9, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 2, Archera Myrtle starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's the semifinals rematch here for our race number 9 with Setsuna starting at lane 2 and Archera Myrtle starting at lane 1. Alright, race number 9. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Tingin final na. Alright. Lakas talaga yung makina ni Archera ngayon. Setsuna wins, prevailing over Archera Myrtle. Equal. 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 Standby, Setsuna. Standby sa winner's side, si Setsuna. Win. Setsuna win. Sa wakas, nakapanalo rin pala si Setsuna. Mukhang nag-adjust na. Alright. Race number 10. Race number 10 will feature Papa Roach taking on Venom for our race number 10. In this matchup, it's going to be tama ba to? Ayun. For this matchup, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1, Venom at lane 2. I repeat, it's Papa Roach at lane 1 and Venom at lane 2 being their respective starting lanes for our race number 10. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Oy. Grabe yung talo. Grabe yung talo. Padala. Oh. Wow. What a run. Grabe stability pinakita ron. Papa Roach, winner. Alright. Grabe. Ang ganda ng stability niya doon, P-Roach. Grabe. Solid. Solid ng pagkano. Oy, finals rematch na tayo sa ating race number 15, I think. Baka sa race 15 natin, meron mangyayari na yung finals rematch ng March 6, 2024 Championship Race rematch sa ating race 15. Nasa winners bracket na sila eh. So, tama. Lost, Venom lost to P-Roach. Karabing laban yun. PR Venom. Split! So far, split para kay Papa Roach. Split niya ni Papa Roach. Yung laban. Okay? Display na natin yung dalawa. Ito na kasi isa pang super to kakalabanin ni Papa Roach mamaya. Race number 11. It's going to be McLaren taking on Merrick for our race number 11. And in this matchup, it's going to be McLaren starting at lane 2, Merrick at lane 1. So, same colors. Pareho sila ng kulay ng starting lane. McLaren at lane 2, Merrick at lane 1 for race number 11. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Draw. Ano kaya yun? Wala pang one lap draw agad. Ano kaya yun? Medyo na-late lang. Tingnan natin sa replay center Tingnan natin sa replay center. Ayan, sige. Ayan, sige nga. Tingnan natin sa replay center Sige, naunang natalon si McLaren. Unang isa pa. One more time. Let's check on it one more time. Ano ba naman to? Gulo-gulo ng replay center natin. Ano ba to? Kaya yun. Ayan. So, sino yung unang tumalon? O, di siya lalagay sa loser side. Tama. Confirm si McLaren yung nauna. McLaren yung nauna doon sa McLaren yung naunang umimbang. Tapos si Merrick medyo nahuli lang eh. Nahuli pa nga si Merrick on that note eh. Okay. So sa race 16 na siya makikita. Si Merrick. Draw. McLaren, Merrick, draw. Yun. Yung top 3 pala, nakalaban na ni Merrick. Swerte niya. Draw. Okay, next. Race number 12. Okay, race number 12 will feature RT Tarika taking on Cosmo Atomica for our race number 12. This Sabado night's racing, Sabado night edition. And in this matchup, it's going to be RT Tarika starting at lane 1. Okay, tama. RT Tarika at lane 1 and Cosmo Atomica at lane 2. I repeat, it's RT Tarika at lane 1 and Cosmo Atomica at lane 2 being their respective starting lanes for our race number 12. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Start. Good. Last two. Another finger, Cosmo. Final lap. Alright. Panalo gusto. Cosmo Atomica wins, remaining unbeaten after 3 races. Okay. Win-loss. Oops. Loss kay Artitarica over Cosmo. Si Cosmo panalo dun sa isa. Yeah. Next. Race number 13 tayo. Race number 13 na po tayo. Alright. Apa nga 6:39 time check. Alright. Race number 13 will feature Archer Myrtle taking on Venom for our race number 13. It's going to be Archer Myrtle starting at lane 2, Venom at lane 1. I repeat, parehong repeat, tato ko na lang. Archer Myrtle at lane 2 and Venom starting at lane 1 for our race number 13. Switch on. Ready, set, right. Good. Good. Okay. Logging. Ano kaya yun? Tamblingan ng tamblingan. Nagtamblingan na nagtamblingan, mga kadipat. Grabe naman yun. Drogging. Pero sinauna na itong back charger. Ayaw, diyan manatili sa standby ngayon si Standby ngayon si Venom sa winner side. Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Venom Acerado. Atera Venom. Okay. Race number. Asa na tayo? Where are we now? Race number. Ito, yung replay center. Check muna natin yung race number 13. 14 na pala. Race 14. Yan. Ang ganda na sana eh. Ang ganda na sana sa replay. Ganda na sana ng performance eh, Panging! Talon. Tasha rin. Panging! Pwedeng bloopers to sa DPL. Pwede natin yun sa TikTok. Yun, yung ating Dipas Tamiya Liga TikTok account soon. Very soon po. Ano ko rin yan. Ilalagay ko yung Dipas Tamiya League on TikTok. Tapos i-compile natin dyan yung mga tutorial, mga races, mga the best of the best na racing, at saka yung mga bloopers, at saka mga hugot from the random vlogs. Yeah, babanat natin yan. Alright, race number 14 na po tayo. It's going to be McLaren taking on RT Tarika for our race number 14, wherein McLaren will start at lane 1 and RT Tarika starting at lane 2. Contrasting colors po sila. on this 14th race. It's going to be McLaurin at lane 1 and RT Targa at lane 2 being their respective starting lanes for our race number 14. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Yan ang magandang lakad. McLaurin ahead. Good. Bigyan na preno. Lap 2. Ilang. Final lap. Nice race. That was nice. That was nice. McLaurin winner. All right. Ayos. Loser side. Ay, tapos na yun. Makikita rin. Dito na siya. Naghihintay niyo. McLaurin Venom. Danville. Danville na yun. Baka na si Venom. Ang natulis yun. Okay. Lost to RT Targa, lost to McLaurin. Ay. Tama. Okay. Race number 15. Ayan na yung much-awaited championship race rematch between Setsuna and Papa Roach for our race number 15, this Sabado night edition here on DTL SNC. And in this race number 15, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 2, Papa Roach at lane 1. So, contrasting colors ulit. Papa Roach at lane 1, Setsuna at lane 2 to start off this previous championship race rematch for our race number 15. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Medyo kumreno pa. Nato. May batay, nakatuta. Final na. Papa Roach, nakabawi ngayon kay Setsuna. Alright, nakaganti rin. Sa wakas, nabawian din si Setsuna. Berag. PR1. Setsuna lost. So, yung last 3 assignments ng magkabila, Setsuna will play McLaurin, RT Targa, and Venom, while Papa Roach will play RT Targa, Archera Myrtle, and McLaurin. So, yung mga remaining assignments na to, pareho si RT Targa ang last assignment. Tapos si Archera kay Papa Roach, ang last si McLaurin. Sige. McLaurin, Papa Roach, naglaban na ba? Hindi pa. Ayun. I think hindi pa. Hindi pa. Ayun. Sige. Yan na. Magkalaban na isa. Yan na yung isang magkalaban. Si Venom naman kay Setsuna, I think. Setsuna against McLaurin. Hindi, McLaurin, panalo eh. Si RT Targa, yung sa kalaban niya. RT Targa, tapos Archera, ang last assignments niya sa Papa Roach, Merrick at Cosmato. Pag natalo si Merrick, yun ang nasunod. Yan. Hey. Papa Roach lost to McLaurin. Tama. Hindi. Panalo si Papa Roach eh. Tapos yung si Venom, maghihintay ng winner dito sa kabila. So, possible si Venom ang kalaban niya, either si Setsuna, si Merrick, or si Cosmo. Kahit sino pala dito, kalaban ni Venom. Okay. Alright, next. Race number 16. Alright, race number 16 na po tayo. It's going to be Merrick taking on Cosmo Atomica for our race number 16. Takbuhan kasi ang magiging labanan natin sa race number 16, wherein the starting lane of the cars will be Merrick at lane 1. Yes, Meric at lane 1, Cosmo Atomica at lane 2. I repeat, it's Meric at lane 1 and Cosmo Atomica at lane 2. So same colors ng kanilang mga respective starting lanes for our race number 16. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Okay, okay. Kaso, panaling lane Cosmo, ang firm. Okay na lang. Ang firm, hindi nag-side pa.
Cosmo Atomica winner, remaining unbeaten.
Venom Cosmo, naglaban na ba? Hindi pa. Ayun, tama. Isa. Pata si Archer, si Mary. Hindi pa. Good, nice. Buset. Ano kaya ito? Ano kaya yun? Teka, mag-share pala muna ako. Nakalimutan ko, share ko pala muna. Naka 16 races na tayo, biglang ano. Tapos ginoo.
Accept.
Okay. Nagugulo. Nagugulo. Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Nagugulo. Tapos mag-music. Cosmo, ang tinalo niya ay si Mary. So, si Merrick, meron na rin pulang marka. Halos lahat ata sila may pula eh. McLaurin, meron din pula. Archera, 6, 7. Si Cosmo na lang ang wala pang pula. Mukhang bumabawi ngayon si Cosmo. Undefeated pa sa ngayon, 1-0. Isang oras na pala tayo, no? 16 races na. Okay. Race 17 tayo. Setso na, saka si RT Taraka. Tama. Sige. Okay. Race number 17. Okay, race number 17 will feature Setsuna taking on RT Tareka for our race 17. It's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 2, RT Tareka at lane 1. I repeat, Setsuna at lane 2, RT Tareka at lane 1, being their respective starting lanes here in this race number 17. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. RT Tareka finally winning one, an upset victory over Setson. All right. 1. RT Tareka 1. Sa wakas, may green mark na rin. Si Setson na nakaka-apat na nakaka-apat na pulang marka. Dalawang assignment na lang natira sa kanya, si McLaurin at Venom ang natitirang mga assignments niya. Loser side. Next. Standby muna si RT Tarika sa winner side. Next. It's going to be Archera Myrtle versus Merrick for our race number 18. Race number 18 po natin, yung si Archera Myrtle, kalaban si Merrick, yon. Kung may naisip na akong pangalan kung sakaling I wonder kung kami ni Myrtle lang mag-asawa, yun yung pangalan ng anak namin lalaki, Merrick. Myrtle, tsaka Don Patrick Pompay. Kaya Merrick. Diba? Alright! Nag-imasan, naka-score manan. Alright, race number 18 po natin, Archera Myrtle versus Merrick. And in this matchup, it's going to be Archera Myrtle starting at lane 1 and Merrick starting at lane 2. I repeat, Archera Myrtle at lane 1, Merrick at lane 2 to start off race number 18. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Go. Aray! 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 Bubo! Ang sakit! Napakasakit, Kuya Eddie! Aray! Drogen! Aray ko po! Nabangga! Nadumpal-tumpal nan! Kaya mas nauna si Merrick mas nauna. Ay, mas nakala. So si Merrick, ang last two assignments niya, si Venom at RT Tareka. Yun yung mga last assignments niya pala. Draw. Si Archera draw din kay Merrick. Si Archera Myrtle naman, Cosmo Atomica at saka si Papa Roach. Next. Tapos, si RT Tarika, siningintay niya, Papa Roach at si Merrick. Ayun. Merrick na. Plus. Jag na. Tapos Archera Myrtle, mag-ingay gan. Si Archera, yung last na hinihintay niya, Cosmo, tsaka yung Orange Army. Yung dalawang Orange Army. Okay. Next. Race number 19 na tayo. Race number 19 will be Venom taking on Cosmo Atomica. Yan. Sa labanang ito, it's going to be Venom start. Yung dalawang co-champions of the month nung last February. Ganun din noong September 2023 at February 2024. Two-time co-champions of the month itong dalawang maglaban na ito sa ating race number 19, wherein Venom will start at lane 2 and Cosmo Atomica will start at lane 1. Contrasting colors po kanilang respective starting lanes. Venom at lane 2, Cosmo Atomica at lane 1 for this race number 19. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Peter. Hit po yun, hit. That's it. Di ko na nasalo eh. Sorry. Sorry. Guminasay. Di ko na nasalo. Cosmo Atomica remaining unbeaten after 5 races, winning by hit over Venom. Alright. Winner side. At tira Cosmo next. Yan. Sunod-sunod na yan. So last two assignments ni Cosmo Atomica ay sina McLaurin at Archera Myrtle. Okay. Venom lost to Cosmo. Tapos Cosmo won. By hit. By hit turn. First. Ano ba yun? Cosmo Venom. Co-champions of the month yan. Kaya lang, na tragic ending nga lang natapos yung duelo nila. Alright, next. Race 20. Yun. Race number 20, it's going to be Papa Roach taking on McLaurin for our race number 20. So, rematch uli na semifinals ito. Sila yung nag-tiebreaker race nung nakaraang Wednesday. And in this race number 20, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1, McLaurin starting at lane 2. I repeat, it's Papa Roach at lane 1, McLaurin at lane 2 to start off race number 20. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Ayun na, makakita na tayo magandang dito. Oh, sabi sir. Okay, sabi sir. Sabi sir, maganda eh. Aren't you entertained? Drogen. Hey. Darag. Drogen. Drogen. McLaurin at Piroch. Tabla. Yo. Okay. Next. Race 21. Antitarika Merrick. Yo. Nice. Okay. Yan. So, ang last assignment ni Papa Roach will be, ang last assignment si Papa Roach, Archer Myrtle at si Antitarika. Yun. Tapos yung si McLaurin, Setsuna at Cosmo. Setsuna at si Cosmo. Pala. Okay. Eh, siya ng ilaban muna. Pwede ganyan na. Okay, race number 21 tayo. Race number 21 will feature Antitarika taking on Merrick. Yan. Antitarika versus Merrick for our race number 21. And in this matchup, it's going to be Antitarika starting at lane 2, Merrick at lane 1. I repeat, it's Merrick at lane 1 and Antitarika at lane 2 to start off race number 21. Blackjack race. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Oh, patay! Nabasuka! Ako na ng talon, yun. Japan pa! Japan! Japan, yun. Final lane changer. Ayun, nakasukay. Final lang. Antitarika with its second victory this Sabado night here on DTL SMC upon beating Merrick. So last assignment ni Antitarika will be against Papa Roach. Ayun. Last. At tapos si Merrick hindi, standby pala. Yan yung last na assignment niya. Yan yung last na assignment niya. Merrick ang hantay niya. Last assignment ay si, Nako. Antitarika wins. Los Merrick. Merrick, Antitarika. Los. Okay. So, yan. No? Tapos, Venom section na. Yun. Alright. Race number 22 na po tayo between Setsuna and Venom. The Dark Warriors going at it one more time for our race number 22. Okay. In our race number 22 of the Battle of Dark Warriors, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1, Venom at lane 2. I repeat, it's Setsuna at lane 1, Venom at lane 2 for the Battle of Dark Warriors here in this race number 22. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Ito pa. Last lagi niya talaga ito sa may kapon. Final up. Hindi pa. Grabe.
Setsuna wins.
Ethan! 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 Last assignment, McLaurin. Yun. Tatay. Tapos. I-standby muna siya dyan. Sumahid siya si Venom eh. Darag. Yan. Red kay Venom. Last assignment niya si Merrick. Tama. Si Merrick ang last assignment niya. Tama. Yan yung last assignment pala. Ayun. Nice. Tapos yung si, ano naman, teka. Venom, no. Yun. McLaurin, last ni Setsuna. Ang last ni Setsuna si McLaurin. Okay, next. Race 23. Race number 23 will feature Archer Myrtle taking on Cosmo Atomica. Yan. Archer Myrtle versus Cosmo Atomica for our race number 23. And in this matchup, it's going to be Archer Myrtle starting at lane 1 and Cosmo Atomica starting at lane 2. So, pare sila ng color. Same color. Kanilang mga starting lane. Archer Myrtle at lane 1, Venom Cosmo Atomica rather at lane 2 for our race number 23. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Ay, grabe lang yung kanon. Ipas talaga eh, oh. Kotoy, kotoy. Two. Aray, follow me. Kaya lang. Sayang, ganda na sana. Okay. Muntik na. Muntik ng tawas. Muntik ng tawas. Muntik ko nang hindi natalo. Cosmo Atomica remaining unbeaten. Yan. So, sigurado nang sa semifinal si Cosmo Atomica after 6 victories. Sigurado na sa semis to. Naka-anim na eh. Naka-anim na si Cosmo eh. Grabe naman to. 8-seeded yan ha. Sa bagay nangyari niya kay Scarlett dati. Nagawa na yun ni Scarlett dati na talo. Na top ano siya. Top seeded siya. Tama. 8-seeded siya kulilat. Tapos biglang mangunguna. Nangyari niya kay Scarlett dati. Nagawa na yun ni Scarlett dati. So, yung last assignment ni Archer Myrtle ay si Papa Roach. Saan tayo siya dyan? Okay. Next, final assignment for Setsuna against McLaurin. Final assignment kay McLaurin ay laban kay Setsuna. Yan po yung ating race number 24. Long-time rivals, Setsuna versus McLaurin. Yan yung Season 2 Grand Finalists. Mga grand finalists ng ating VPAX Tamiya League Season 2 sa Grand Prix. Yan, sa Grand Prix Season noong 2021. Ngayon nanalo si Setsuna doon sa laban na yan. For this race number 24, makapawi kaya si McLaurin ulit laban kay Setsuna. Alright, in this matchup, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1 and McLaurin will start at lane 2. I repeat, it's Setsuna at lane 1 and McLaurin at lane 2. For our race number 24. Para sila ng kulay pala, by the way. Switch on! Ready, set, bye. Okay! Ayan! Good. Good pa rin. Kaso. Okay pa yun. Nakabalik eh. Kaya na. Nag-ninja pa. Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun mga kadipat, ano? Bigla pang nag-ninja. Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Setsuna escaping luckily against McLaurin. Isay! So, tapos na si Setsuna. Yan yung last assignment ni Setsuna. Ending it with a win. Grabe to. Paganina na tayo mamaya. Yun, tama-tama. Tama-tama. McLaurin lost to Setsuna. Setsuna ending the elimination round with a victory over McLaurin. At least napahinga kahit pa paano. Last 4 races for our elimination round, and this will feature Papa Roach taking on RT Tarika for the race number 25. Alright, it's race number 25, Papa Roach versus RT Tarika for our race number 25 o last assignment niya ni RT Tarika. By the way, si Papa Roach may isa pang assignment yan against RT number 2 to close out the elimination round tonight. And in this matchup, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 2 and RT Tarika starting at lane 1. Same color sila, yun din ang kanilang respective starting lanes. RT Tarika at lane 1, Papa Roach at lane 2 for race number 25. Switch on. Ready, set, start. Jogging. Draw. Drogen. Ano kaya yun? Palo 6 sa race flag si RT Tarika, bagal na nga lang eh, kaya yun. Diyos ka pa, pineapple ba yan? Pa. Ay, pa. Papa Roach, RT Tarika, draw. Letter D. Okay. Next. Race number 26 na tayo. Yes. Race number 26 will feature Venom taking on Merrick. Yan, for our race number 26. And in this matchup, it's going to be Venom starting at lane 1, Merrick at lane 2. I repeat, it's Venom at lane 1, Merrick at lane 2, being the respective starting lanes for the race number 26. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Asan! Okay! Sarap! Okay. Burung-bang, ulundang, ding, 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 ding. Dragon! Dorogin na naman. Venom, Merrick, draw. Okay, last 2. Last 2 races. Yan. The last battle of Orange Army, at least for the elimination round, it's going to be McLaurin taking on Cosmo Atomica. And in this matchup, it's going to be McLaurin starting at lane 2. Penultimate race na to, no? McLaurin starting at lane 2, Cosmo Atomica starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's McLaurin at lane 2, Cosmo Atomica lane 1. To start off this penultimate race of the elimination round for this Sabado night edition. Switch on. Ready, set, start. Yan, magandang laban na to. Nako po! Satu! McLaurin feeling ko man. Oh! Kaya lang! Kapagyan pa! Aray! Malak pa! Last lap na nga lang ni McLaurin, biglang na ano pa sa bouncing straight. Togo the week! Nadali pa. Nadali pa sa bouncing straight talog. Nadali pa sa bouncing straight. And Cosmo Atomica will be sweeping the elimination round with a perfect 14 points, 7, 0, and 0. Undefeated, no draw. Grabe. Flawless victory para kay Cosmo Atomica to sweep the elimination round this Sabado night edition of DPL SMC. Holy smoke! Oh, definitely, ano na yan? Semis 2. Sa semis 2 na natin yan makikita mamaya. 2 versus 3 ang semis 1, 1 versus 4 ang semis 2. Grabe, no? Teka, na-allergic na naman pong inyong lingkod. Diyos ko po. Aray. Sayang yun. Sayang yung habol ni McLaurin. Panalo na sana. Panalo na sana eh. Kaya po. And finally, but not the least, is our race number 28. It's going to be Papa Roach taking on Archera Myrtle. For our race number 28, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1, Archera Myrtle at lane 2. So contrasting colors sila dito sa ating race 28 with Papa Roach starting at lane 1 and Archera Myrtle starting at lane 2. For our last race for our elimination round this Sabado night edition. Switch on! Ready, set, back. Agarabo. Okay, going. That's it. Matatapos ang ating elimination round with a draw. Tabla. Tablado silang dalawa. Doon. Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? So, evaluation na po tayo. So, that wraps up our elimination round for the Sabado night's edition here on BTL SMC. So, i-off ko muna yung ating So there goes our results of the elimination round. At the end of our 28 grueling races in the elimination round, it's going to be Cosmo Atomica topping the list with a perfect 7-0-0. Perfect 14 for Cosmo Atomica to enter the semifinals as the top-seeded car, followed by Katusha going to the semis round. So ang Orange Army, dalawa sa tatlong Orange Army nakapasok. Okay. Tatlo pa sana kung si McLaurin ang pinakamataas ang quotient. Tapos ang number 3, si RT Tarica with a total of 7 points, 2 wins, 2 losses, 3 draws. And then si number 4 ay si Setsuna, a 3-way tie between Setsuna, McLaurin, and Murray at 4th spot with 6 points apiece. But when it comes to the number of wins, it went out to be Setsuna with the most number of wins with 3, McLaurin with 2, and Merrick with only 1 win. Therefore, the highest quotient will be garnered to Setsuna, and the last ticket, the last semi-finals ticket for the Sabado night's edition of DPL SMC. So therefore, it's going to be Setsuna versus Cosmo Atomica in our semi-finals number 2. Semi-finals number 1 will be Papa Roach versus RT Tarica. Yon, yung mga huling naglaban pala. Tapos si Cosmo, yan yung race number 4 kanina. Yung RT Tarica versus Papa Roach, yun naman ang naglaban doon sa isa sa mga huli. Isa sa final batch ng elimination round. So, therefore, it's going to be Cosmo Atomica, Papa Roach, RT Tarica, and Setsuna, which will enter the semi-finals round. So, unfortunately, kina Archera Myrtle, McLaurin, kay Merrick, kay Venom at kay Archera Myrtle, unfortunately, magpapaalam na muna sila ng maaga for this Sabado night's edition of DTL SMC. So, without further ado, we'll now proceed right away with our semi-finals round. Alright. Okay, so tanggal sila. So, and there are only 4 remaining. Yan. Only 4 remains. who will emerge supreme, who will reign supreme tonight here on DTL SMC. Let's start up our semifinals right away with our semifinals number 1 featuring the second seeded car Paparoch. Oops, wala palang ilaw. Sorry. The second seeded car Paparoch taking on the third seeded car RT Tarika with 8 and 7 points respectively to finish the eliminations. And in the semifinals number 1, it's going to be Paparoch starting at lane 2 and RT Tarika again starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Paparoch at lane 2, RT Tarika at lane 1. Alright. Alright mga kadipat, still, we are in our DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference on a special time, Saturday, March 9, 2024, or our Sabado Night's edition in advance dun sa supposed to be March 11, pero dahil may Holy Week po, from March 24 to 31, kailangan agahan na po natin yung tapos ng March 2024 here on DTL SMC. And without further ado, it's now time to start off this semifinals number 1. Switch on! Ready, set, back. Satu, tinggal, ada. Limang pa, kaya yun. Mas mabagal nga, talo na nga, empang pa, double whammy inabot. Na double whammy, ay sorry. Na double whammy. Double whammy, inabot ni RT Tarika, durug. It and it's going to be Paparoch remaining speedy and stable at the same time to re-enter the championship race one more time. Yan. Pasok ulit sa championship race itong si Paparoch at not bad at all para kay RT Tareka to enter this far. Being one of the top 4. So, ayos yan. Race for third ngayon si RT Tareka mamaya. Next. Semis 2 na tayo. Okay. Semifinals number 2 right away from okay. Semifinals number 2 na po tayo kagad between the undefeated Cosmo Atomica taking on the 4th seeded car Setsuna. It's 1 versus 4 matchup in our semis 2. And in this matchup, the repeat of race number 4 in the eliminations is going to be Cosmo Atomica starting at lane 1, Setsuna at lane 2. So, contrasting colors this time around. Itong si na Cosmo at si Setsuna. Ayusin ko muna yung contrast. Kumustahin ko yung kumusta naman yung sa sa likod. Okay naman, no problem. So, yun nga lang, hindi ko na pwede i-karera yung ganito. Ayokong mag-karera ng ganyang kotse na may crack. It's bye-bye time already sa akin. Pag team road kasi, kung nakita ko talagang may crack na, wala na, consider team home na lang siya. Kung mapagana ko man, pambahay na lang. Pambahay na lang siya. Unfortunately, magiging team home na lang si Sexo. Alright, without further ado mga kadipak, it's now time for our semifinals number 2. Switch on. Tama ba? Lane 1, tama lane 1, lane 2. Ready, set, bye. And it's going to be Cosmo. Atomica emerged remaining unbeaten so far to enter the championship race. So tingnan natin kung magagawang talunin ni Papa Rod itong undefeated na si Cosmo Atomica in our championship race for this Sabado night edition. Malas, na ano pa, naimbang pa, nadali pa. Alright, so the erstwhile champion Setsuna taking on RT Tarika for our race for third this Sabado night edition here on DTL SMC. And in this battle or race for third for tonight's edition is going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1. Yes, tama. Lane 2 siya kanina eh, tama. Lane 2 si Setsuna against Cosmos lane 1 o 2-1-2-1 nga pala, no? Tama. So this time, it's Setsuna at lane 1, RT Tarika at lane 2. So yung number 3, kasi RT Tarika, at being the higher seat against Setsuna's number 4, it's RT Tarika starting at lane 2 and Setsuna starting at lane 1. Alright. Sorry. Seryoso talaga eh. Alright mga kalipat, it's now time to brace ourselves for our race for third. This Sabado night edition here on DTL SMC. First to 6 laps, switch on. Ready, set, bye. Lapo. Patay. Chasing. Final lap. Take off. Change lane. Nag-change lane. Mas mabagal na nga, nag-change lane pa. Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Yan. Check natin sa replay center. And reset na lang natin. Yun o. Tagoy! Ayun eh o. Sapa. Sagoy! Ayan eh. Tumakas na si Seto na kanina eh. Titingnan lang natin sa replay center. Ano kaya yun? Yan. Yan, that's a race. Hindi pa. Okay. Isa pa. Isa pa sa replay center. Yan eh. Tama. Change lane. Isa pang confirmation. Sige. Para sigurado tayo ganun kayo yung ayan. Diyan pa sa kabila. So going off change lane. Tama. Change lane nga. Okay. So, mga kadipak, Setsuna barely nosing out the challenge of RT Tarika and somehow was able to manage speed and stability at the right time, peak at the right moment. And it's going to be Setsuna emerging the third placer for tonight's Sabado night's edition here on DPL SMC. Holy smoke, grabe yon. Wow, grabe. Dito naman yan. Ilalagay natin dito yan mamaya-maya na. Okay. So, ayos pala. Alright. Sabi ko na nga ba change lane eh. Talo, mas naunahan na nga, nag-embang pa, no kaya yun. Alright, championship race na po tayo to culminate our festivities here on DTL SMC on our Sabado night's edition with Cosmo Atomica facing Papa Roach for our championship race for tonight's edition of DTL SMC. Again, another shot at destiny for Papa Roach to clinch a set of championship points for our March Madness season this March 2024 on DTL SMC. And in this championship race, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 2, Cosmo Atomica at lane 1. I repeat, it's Cosmo Atomica at lane 1 and Papa Roach at lane 2, being their respective starting lanes. Alright mga ka-Dipat, without further ado, it's now time to culminate our festivities here on DTL SMC tonight with our championship race. First to 6 laps, switch on. Ready, set, bye. Patay na batuta. Alak! Lap 2. Final lap. Tapo yan eh. Ay, sorry. Muntik ko pang hindi mahuli. And after that, final race has been lifted. It's going to be Cosmo Atomica emerging victorious over Papa Roach. So 0-3 na sa 0-3 na sa finals itong si Papa Roach. So all 3 finals appearances ended in a loss. Ang kasamang palad, imbang. Final results. Ay ako. Ay ako. Final results po natin dito sa DTL SMC with these podium finishers closing out this Sabado night's edition here on DTL SMC with Cosmo Atomica being our new champion for tonight's edition of DTL SMC in our game number 3. So, Cosmo will gain its first 3 aggregate points this month of March 2024. Yan, congratulations. So, 3 puntos na siya on aggregate. Followed by Papa Roach. Papa Roach finishing another. That's 3 in a row already. The first 3 races ended on the finals. But unfortunately, losing through losing effort. But still, congratulations to Papa Roach, now the top scorer on aggregate this month of March 2024 with 6 points total. So 2 times 3. 3 straight second place finishes for Papa Roach, making it a total of 6 on aggregate this month. And finally, but not the least, it's Setsuna, the erstwhile champion, now finishing third. Finished third this time and adding 1 aggregate point on its score this month. So a total of 5, right? 2 third place finishes and 1 championship, making it a total of 5. So now it's Papa Roach leading the pack with 6 aggregate points total, leading all scorers sa aggregate scoring natin game 1. Si Papa Roach na po yung number 1 with 6. And then Setsuna in second with 5. And Cosmo Atomica and Archer Myrtle tied at 3 points apiece, and McLaurin with 1 point. 1 aggregate point. So there you have it, the podium finishers for tonight's race day here on DTL SMC this March 9, 2024. At yung last race natin will be on March 23. So tatapusin na natin yung DTL SMC on March 23, 2024 para makapag Holy Week break po tayo. Tamang-tama for the Holy Week break, no? All right. So once again, this has been your host, Racer Marshall, producer, director, all in one package here. Don Patrick D. Paragular signing off for now, and thank you so much to all who watched and whoever will watch anytime here inside Defense Laboratory right here on DTL SMC. But this time, ano lang muna tayo, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday for this week. Then next week, regular schedule natin before going to Magic Star Mall Paniki Tarlac on March 16 next week, next Saturday. Tapos after nyan, tutuloy tayo sa Game 6 ng ating DTL SMC on March 18 and 20. And finally, to close out on March 23. Alright, so once again, I remind everyone to stay safe and healthy, avoid negative vices, especially drugs, and all other negativities around you, and protect yourselves from all those negativities at all times and at all costs as well. Once again, to God be all the glory and honor. God bless all of us. God bless our beloved Maharlika Nation, and God bless the entire world and all of us Filipinos across the globe. Muli po, ito po ang inyong punong lingkod, Don Patrick D. Paragular, leaving you a blessed Saturday evening to all of you. Hopefully, maging maganda yung takbo ng ating Sabado nights ngayong gabi. So, mga kadipak, as always, lagi natin sinasabi, love the Philippines, mahalin po natin ang Pilipinas, at sama-sama po tayong bumangon muli at ipakita at ipagmalaki sa buong mundong tayo ay Pilipino, isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, tayo ay tunay na taos-puso at taas-noo kahit kanino. And once again, this has been another presentation of another exciting Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive racing action right here on a special dime here on DTL SMC. And once again, this has been Don Patrick D. Paragular saying, Shukran and 2 centa for watching. Kita-kits tayo ulit on March 11, 2024 for more Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive racing action right here on DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference.